Hey guys, and welcome to episode 36 of the EntirelyX Gaming Podcast. I'm your Infinity Gauntlet wielding host, Mike Spindler. Gamer tag is XIMIK392IX. Costed me everything. And with me is the Dark Knight himself, Ben Frampton.
Hey guys, gamer tag is Nareem. N-E-R-E-M-E.
And we have the Collector, Joe.
Gamertag Cool Kid Joe.
And our very own Hell Jordan, ready to beat off all those manhunters, Tyler Spindler.
What's up, guys? Gamertags XI, Tidal Wave, IX. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I don't know how I made it through that.
I don't know how I made it through that.
Ben, that
was pretty good.
Perfect. That was a perfect
That was a good
Batman
intro.
voice, Ben.
Yeah, just Tyler almost cracking up through
Oh
his own
my
intro.
God. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I laughed. It's okay. It was pretty good. Well, we're going to start this week's off show, besides the little laughter there, with What'd You Waste Your Money On? So, Tyler, let's start with you. What'd you waste your money on?
One thing and one thing only. Fortnite.
Yep,
Again?
I'm right there.
Yeah, I got it.
Always. It's like a
It's
daily
not-
purchase button.
It's not a whole lot, just like, $25. Whenever
Ah, see, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it way wrong.
Yeah?
Just spend the $60.
spend the $60 and then
Nah, I mean, it may sound terrible, but you actually get more out of it.
Yeah, you're efficiently wasting your money.
Uh,
instead of
yeah,
inefficiently
yeah, exactly.
wasting your money.
But that's about it. I mean, besides bills and adult stuff, that's it.
Well, those aren't fun. That's not what this segment's
Yeah, I
about.
know.
So, Joe, did you get anything interesting?
I got a bunch of stuff, actually.
He got everything.
Hit me with it.
Well, always lead off the week with some pizza.
Good. What
Lot-
kind of
lot-
pizza? Most important question.
Sicilian pizza, which is like that really thick crust. Big fan of that.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. Me too.
Yeah, got to start the week off right.
Always.
Got Divinity 2 in the mail the other day.
Ooh.
I actually
Very
just opened the
excited
package
to hear
today.
about that. Very
Ben
excited
asked me
to hear about
what I thought of it. It's still sealed.
that made me cry.
I got the.
Is it a 2-player co-op or is it 4?
It's drop in, drop out co-op. So
Yeah. How many people?
I don't know. I should know because I think I have this on PC.
Pretty sure you own it.
You have
Yes.
all the
All
bonding
right,
for
go
it.
on, Joe.
Anyways, I got the new Warhammer 40K game on disc,
Nice.
which was like delayed like 6 times, and I don't know if
Yep.
you guys remember that whole like Twitter controversy. They're like, oh, yeah, we're just gonna work like 70-hour work weeks and to get this game out on time, and like the internet was just pissed at them, even though they were joking. Get the Bridge Constructor trilogy.
Oh yeah. That includes the Portal one, right?
Yeah, the Portal, the Stunts one,
Stunts
and
and
the
the original.
the original one, just like the standard one.
Very nice.
We got PES 2019,
Ooh.
Strange Brigade, which me and you just played a little bit of
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll talk
in the
about
last
that.
hour.
What we've been playing, yeah.
Got the Yakuza Kiwami 2 Steelbook,
What?
which is the second game, well, I guess the third game now in the Yakuza series for the PlayStation 4.
Oh.
And
Okay.
it's a complete remastered version, like from the ground up, of Yakuza 2 for the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
And
Is it a nice looking steelbook?
I actually really like it. I think it's pretty cool. The
okay.
sleeve actually like enhances it a little bit, like that plastic slip cover.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that makes it look pretty good too. And,
I like when they do that, where it's something meaningful instead of just covering it up.
Yeah. And I got Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker, and it came with some socks.
It came with
Ooh.
So
socks.
you got
It came with
to
Naruto
Burrito.
socks.
Ooh.
Naruto eats a burrito. The game.
Yes, basically.
That's good. The socks thing is pretty cool. Where'd you get it at? Best Buy?
Yeah, it was a pre-order bonus.
Very nice. Is that everything
Yeah, I think so.
for this week?
Yeah, for this week.
Yeah.
gonna
Well,
start-
I myself. Go ahead.
That's gonna start picking up once the holidays start.
Oh yeah, it's Ugh. I was at GameStop this morning looking at all the pre-orders I have. It's not cool, man. It's a lot.
You gotta make sure you get Bendy from there.
Yeah.
Bendy and the Ink Machine, that GameStop exclusive game.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That was also published by them, right?
I'm not sure if Game Trust publishes it or not. They have another game that they're doing too, that Game Trust is doing as well, called Star Child.
Oh. Okay.
It's a PSVR game, but it's being ported to Xbox.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'll have to take a look when I go back in there Friday for a little game that's coming out. But I picked up the Strange Brigade, which me and Joe will talk about. Picked up Ukulele and The Inner World. Just some easy games that I think The Inner World was $10 or $7 there.
That's not too
So it wasn't bad. And then Ukulele was like $20 or $17, I think.
bad. That's not bad.
So nothing crazy.
No.
But that is it for what we've wasted our money on. I'm sure we'll be back next week with even more. So let's move on to a little something extra. Now, Joe had an idea for this week, and it is with Spider-Man launching on PS4.
Woo.
It's a pretty cool console. I've decided I'm not going to get it. No. I just don't play my PlayStation enough. But Joe will get it. We'll have to post some pictures of it.
Yeah.
We thought we would talk about superhero games.
Superheroes.
Yes, just the box, Joe.
I wasn't planning on opening it.
Oh.
Oh, well, then yes, just the box.
Just the box.
But we wanted to talk superhero games, the past and the present. So, Joe, where would you like to start in this conversation? Because surprisingly, there's actually a shit ton of superhero games. Whether that's a good thing or bad thing.
I mean, you want to just start off with Spider-Man? Because
yeah. Well, why don't we start there and start with Puddlegate 2018?
Yeah. So I guess the E3 demo and like the most recent like in-game play footage that they've shown, there's significantly less puddle quality in the build.
Yes.
And
it has gone down immensely.
Really?
This is ridiculous.
It's this big thing on the internet, like just totally blown out of proportion.
So
And
bad.
I don't personally. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I've seen bigger dips in quality, like from like gameplay to release or almost release. Like I don't know if you guys played Alien Colonial Marines.
Yep.
I played that at PAX when it had that really gorgeous in-game engine
and
demo and stuff like that. And then I bought that game day one, and it was so much different.
It was not that.
But yeah, like, I don't know, the puddles got like a little bit more like, it's like less
They got
filled,
smaller.
Yeah, it's smaller and it doesn't look visually as good, but the in-game lighting is better.
Yep.
But the puddle suffers. And then there's this meme.
Oh no.
There's this meme where like someone photoshopped like an entire ocean into it.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't understand the internet. It's just a puddle, man. You know, maybe if it was something more drastic like Spider-Man himself or
There's something with that too.
Oh God.
Yeah.
See?
I guess they changed his Spider-Man logo on the back of his suit before was pixels or whatever. Like it was like kind of like raised a little bit, and it was like part of his like body and stuff like that. And now it's just kind of like a skin.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever. Like, it's probably not going to affect gameplay. So
Probably not.
does it really matter?
Yep. Not really. I don't think it does.
No.
What matters is the gameplay and making sure it runs.
Yeah.
It is a bit bullshit though, isn't it? It's like they've sold it to the community on everything, you know, the complete package, and then they're sort of not giving
sort of. I mean, you know, leading up to a game's release, the game technically can change until it's released.
Yeah.
So I know it can, but like, you
I mean, don't make your snap judgments off of one picture that they showed.
Yeah.
You know, at E3,
And
because that thing is going to change within the next 8 months.
oh yeah.
Yeah, part of the problem too
Right.
is they're like, oh, we know you're making it. Show us gameplay footage. We know it's early or whatever, and then they give it to you, and they're like, this puddle fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that I don't try to judge them too much at E3
No,
because
it's just
like,
kind of like it sets the expectation bar.
and plus the stuff that
for
they're
me.
running the demos on and whatnot is probably
It's not a PS4 Pro.
No, it's
it's a
not.
PC.
Like, 10 times as powerful as whatever they have, so or
Yeah.
whatever we have, so it's gonna look better. So
It's gonna look way better.
I don't judge it. Too
Yeah,
much.
it's just
Not to
stupid
mention,
internet stuff.
Yeah.
And then
not to mention,
all gonna be
like,
gone.
you're playing like a really like what they're showing is like a really small cut of the final product too. So
Oh,
I mean
right.
that like
Exactly.
that in-game demo part that they're showing could be like, like 10, 12 gigs or whatever, and it's only part of the city, and it's it's
Right.
just, it has like the game assets in there and stuff like that, and then you get the whole game,
Yep.
and then like you got to cut size, you got to make sure it's like not a ridiculous amount to download or whatever, so people can actually play it and preload it and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
no, yeah, it'll all go away when this game comes out and sells like crazy.
Oh yeah.
what do you guys think
So-
for a Metascore for it?
What do I think it's gonna end up as?
Yeah. I'll take a guess.
Probably an 85.
I'll go
75.
87.
I reckon it's gonna do
Think
well.
it's gonna
I
tank?
think it's gonna do well, but not review as well as it sells.
Yeah. I'll go
That'll be
like
interesting.
82.
Okay. Yeah,
But we'll see.
I think it'll be in the 80s for
Yeah.
sure. I don't think this
If-
is gonna be a God of War.
No, if
thing.
it makes it into the 90s, that'll be
Yeah, I'll be impressed.
yeah.
Well, we'll find out Friday.
Yep.
What is it? The 7th?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7th. So, I don't know. Well, next episode we'll talk about it because I'm getting it. I assume Joe's getting it.
Yep.
Yep. So we'll have to talk about it then.
Yes.
Now, moving on to past games, superhero games. Why don't we start with the worst, right?
All right.
What do we think is the worst superhero game
Ugh.
ever made?
The worst ever.
Yeah.
Can I say the Green Lantern?
I forgot that was the thing.
I don't think you can even say that when you are the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
No.
Lego DC Universe or whatever it was. Any fucking Lego game. Why would you want that?
Because it's funny.
And it
It's
sells
not
for little kids.
Well, yeah, Mike is a little kid, I suppose.
Exactly.
I like those.
I like them.
And
Nah,
Joe's a little kid,
Yeah.
apparently.
It's just
Yeah.
such
And you're the odd
forced-
man out, bro.
Such forced
Yeah.
comedy, such force. Like, it's not actually funny. It's just them like, oh look, Robin falls over.
Uh-huh.
You know, just Legos, man.
If they have
Animated
they
Legos.
need voices in like the Lego film.
Well, they have them in the newer ones.
Yeah.
They're all voice acted.
I don't know.
Yeah, they
Never-
recently
never-
added
What's all
that
that?
with,
Yeah.
what was
With
the first one that started
Jurassic
that?
Park, Lord of the Rings, I believe did it, right? Wasn't that the first one? I'm pretty sure it was that one.
I think it was, because before Lord of the Rings, it was the Star Wars ones, and the Star Wars ones didn't have it.
You want to play a terrible Lego game? Play Star Wars Lego: The Complete Saga.
Oh God.
You will literally want to pull your eyes out before you
No,
see
man.
that game.
Lego Hobbit is so much worse.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Ooh. These all
I
sound
seem to remember
terrible.
Lego Harry Potter being a bit rough as well.
That's coming
Yeah,
out for
that was-
Xbox One, I think, too.
Why?
I
Yeah.
think so. Lego Batman 2 was the first one to kind of sort of have it, where they just use lions.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So yeah, they have actual voice acting in them now.
Right.
All the new ones.
Well,
But
I'm
if
still
that's
not-
your vote,
I'm
it's
still
your
not
vote.
playing Lego games. That's my vote for worst.
Okay.
There you go. Joe, you got a worst?
I have two worse ones. What's yours, though?
Ooh.
Because I don't think that
Mine?
you guys have played mine.
I would probably have to go with Thor. That was
Thor is really
terrible.
bad.
Iron Man is also a close because it did not control well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor was pretty bad. That was actually one of my two, but
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to go Kick-Ass 2.
I never played.
I never played that
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Yeah, that was I missed out on it.
Yeah, so Kick-Ass 2 is a PAL-only game, which I have on disc, which I didn't think existed for, like, 4 years. And I guess it got, like, it got a really small print with another game that the developer that game made. I think it's called Bloodbath, which is also terrible.
Okay.
But,
I have no idea what that one is.
yeah. I think it's, like, 3 to 4 hours to 1,000, if I remember correctly, from when I played it. But it plays like ass, and it looks like ass.
So it's ass.
And yeah, no,
So
like
it's just butts.
yeah, no, it is not good. I mean, the only thing good about it is that it's so quick, but like there are parts where like you'll just get like stuck like within the level and you can't move, and then you got to quit out, and then you got to reload the game or whatever. And like you can like you get stuck in like an invisible wall, but there's like nothing there to like hold you back.
Speaking
that
of
sounds bad.
terrible game design or level design, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, do you remember that one?
Oh yeah.
The really easy
original
one?
one?
That was fun.
It's not hard, but you spend half your life falling off fucking cliffs because the controls are so bad.
I didn't have any problems with that one.
Yeah, I didn't have problems with it.
It's just me being me in these
Just
games
the
again.
TMNT one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's just called TMNT. Yeah, I like that one.
That one was an
It
easy 1,000.
Easy 1,000 too.
Yeah.
Terrible graphics, and there was that bit where you got to jump from one side of a cliff to the other, but it's got a delay on your jump, so you have to press the button, wait for him to start moving, and then press left on the stick, or else you just walk off the cliff.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember having any problems with that one.
I think I had problems with it. Like, I think it was like the final achievement, and then I think I was just like, I just handed you the controller, Mike, and you did it for me. Like, it was just that one achievement that I needed. And I was just like, do this. And he's like, okay. Did it. Never touched it again. Ugh.
Alright, so which one, Joe? Kick-Ass 2?
Oh yeah, Kick-Ass 2 by far.
Okay.
Thor was actually playable, just not good.
Yeah, I just don't think it was good.
I'm not a fan of it, like, by any means, but like, it was at least it worked. I guess, which is just brings it like a tad bit above it.
Yeah.
Tyler, you got one?
I can think of a couple. I mean, I was actually serious about the Green Lantern one. That one, not great.
Yeah.
It's Green Lantern.
I don't even think I played it.
Yeah, don't.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. And then I think my other least favorite one, which I'm just now remembering, like I think I blocked it out of my mind because it was so bad, was the Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had really bad memory.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm
it all
pretty
flooded
sure-
back. Wow.
I'm pretty
That was
sure.
tucked behind some floodgate in my brain, and you just let it loose.
I'm not even sorry because that happened to me. Like, I'm pretty sure I never even finished the game.
Oh, yeah, that's awful. Hey, good call. Good call.
Like,
I
I don't.
beat it, but I mean, not good.
No, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not good.
No. Not good.
Well, then let's move on from the worst to the best.
Ooh.
What do we think is the best one?
I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna
Go
say
ahead.
I'm gonna save the Wolverine games.
Ooh, they were pretty good.
Oh, I loved those ones.
Wolverine Origins.
Origins,
Yeah.
Oh, Wolverine Origins is so good.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
Like-
really. And see, the thing for me, I wasn't expecting it to
No.
be any good.
No, I remember.
I was like, oh, this is just gonna be a shitty, easy 1,000 for me.
I mean, it was an
and-
easy 1,000. So
Relative, it was okay.
I remember when we got that game from Best Buy, Mike.
Yeah.
That was when we first rented it, and that was a good game.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I liked it.
Yeah, good call. I would put that on the best.
Yeah.
Ben, do you have one?
I do have one.
Ooh.
Oh, what is it?
Infamous.
Oh, I forgot
Ooh.
about that.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah,
I guess he's a superhero.
It is a superhero. I mean, you can choose to be a super
But
villain,
is he?
but
Which one?
One.
one.
Okay.
One.
He's only played one. Yeah.
Two seemed like it lost a lot of what it was trying to be in one. And
It
the
did.
twist at the end of one was amazing.
Yeah.
Did you play Second Son?
I haven't. I'm terrified to play it in case it kills Infamous 1 for me.
It very well might.
Oh boy.
Don't play it, Ben.
I'm afraid to play it now too.
I might
I
avoid it.
I played Second Son, and that first one seemed like it had like so much to do, kind of like Prototype did as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Except it looked a lot better than Prototype.
yeah, they both. I mean, they both came out the same day or week, didn't they? Or month at
Yeah,
least.
something like that.
Yeah,
and
it
they
was
were
real
basically
close.
like the
Yeah.
same game. But Second Son, I have the platinum in that, and it's 2 playthrough. Well, I did 2 playthroughs. You could do it in one. I did it on easy or whatever, and then I did New Game Plus on hard, and it took me like 12 hours to beat the game twice.
Oof.
That's
And
Yeah, that's
one of those
just
playthroughs,
rough.
I did everything in, because you have to do
Ugh.
everything.
Yeah, that's awful. Alright.
That's not enough content.
Alright.
Not even close. With 12 hours, you don't have enough time to establish the storyline for there to be a proper reveal or twist at the end.
Yeah.
So you would go with Infamous as your best?
Yeah, Infamous is my best.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad, not bad. Joe, you got a best?
I gotta go with those Batman Arkham Origins games. Or not
Oh, yeah.
Origins, Arkham, like the
Arkham
the
Knight.
first two.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Arkham,
Yep.
Arkham Asylum and
Asylum.
Arkham City.
Yeah, just go with.
Yep. Yeah, they're pretty good.
I
Yeah.
played Arkham Knight. That was
The Xbox One one.
yes, I think so. Yeah, it's the most recent one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really like those. Everything about it, just like the combat is really crisp and.
Mm-hmm.
The combat is okay, but I'm missing one achievement from Arkham Knight.
Is it with the one where you have to do like the
One?
ridiculous combos?
Yes. You've got to
Ah.
do that fucking stupid combo, like, challenge room thing. I've done all the other challenges, all of
Yeah.
them. But it's that one fucking challenge where you got to get like a 50 combo, but
Right.
the combat doesn't... So if you roll... But, let me think about this. It's like, if you roll, you can't just keep rolling because they hit you.
Oh.
Yep.
And if you don't roll, you lose your combo unless you're hitting someone. And you,
Well, that's good.
Mhm.
I think no, the achievement isn't for the combo. I got the combo. It's for getting kills with like 12 or 15 different moves, or 12 or 15
Right.
different finishing moves. And it's one where you got to pull like an air conditioning unit down on people and do all these different things, all while not all in one combo.
Oof.
So yeah.
Yeah, none of that sounds fun.
Yeah, I agree, Joe, that those games are actually quite awesome, like the storyline and the way that they've done the characters, and
Mm-hmm.
the setting as
Yeah.
well. Like, it's a beautiful city, even though it's all black.
Yeah, no, the environment and the mood that they
Yeah.
set up is
And the
brilliant.
car that you have and the upgrades that you get, they're actually meaningful.
Yeah.
It's a great game. I'm not sure I can agree that the combat is exactly right, because I think they missed something in there. It's like you've got to time your strikes instead of just knowing what you want to do next and continually smashing that out. You can't.
Right.
So if you commit to something, you can't cancel that, if that makes any sense, you know?
Yes.
And I commit to things early and then get slapped about, so it makes me sad.
Yeah.
It's an awesome game series, though. I can see why it's your best, Joe.
Yeah, no, it is a great one.
Yeah.
Mine is, I don't know. So I don't really play that many superhero games.
Uh-huh.
probably go with the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, like the series, I guess. I enjoyed those on the 360.
Oh.
They are far too expensive on the Xbox One, though.
I don't think
Not
I played
anymore.
them.
They're pulled.
Oh, well, they brought them back. I think you could still get used physical copies, though, and they're still expensive.
Not on the 360. Yes, they never released
Yeah.
them physically on the Xbox One.
Ah.
The week before they pulled those, that double pack was only like $15 or $10.
Oh, man.
I bought it.
No, that's not as bad. I think there might be one that will replace it, and I have it unopened, is Deadpool. Because I love Deadpool.
Yeah. I
The
want to
Deadpool
play
So
that.
was really good, like low key
Alright.
good.
Yeah, because I have the 360 version and the Xbox One version unopened. Just ready to go.
That got
But
pulled as well.
it did, yep.
Good thing you bought it.
But I have them. They're just, yeah, I know. Actually, it's still in Target. If you go to their end cap thing, where they just put a shit ton of games,
Yeah.
there were like 10 copies. So I just bought one for, I think it was $20. Wasn't too bad. How about... Oh, Tyler... Oh, you said Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's right. I didn't mark it. Easiest achievements.
I think the easiest one that I know of was Captain America, if I'm not mistaken. That one didn't take very long.
No,
I
that
don't
one
think
was
it
only like
took long.
8 to 10 hours.
That's not too bad. Plus, it
like
wasn't.
a-
It wasn't that
it's
bad
okay.
to play. Like,
It was like a little bootleg Batman.
yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So, oh, I just remembered one that I can put into the worst.
Oh, boy. Go ahead with it.
The Hulk.
What?
The Hulk.
I disagree.
I didn't.
Hulk was amazing.
I didn't like that one.
The Hulk game was so fun.
Is that the
Just
one where
running
you
around
just
smashing stuff.
smashing tanks?
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
literally it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I'm
like it.
totally fine with... No, that one's amazing. You're insane. Oops.
I forgot
Yeah, no, that one's-
existed.
One's good.
Yes. But yeah, no, easiest achievements. I'm gonna go with Captain America.
Yeah. It's either that or the TMNT game, right?
Yeah. I mean, or
Would you or Avatar, I guess.
I don't consider that a superhero
Are
movie.
they
or
superheroes?
Superhero game.
Yeah, I guess. I would... Yeah. For easiest, I would put TMNT. That was very easy. Unless Joe's got an easier one.
What did you say?
The TMNT.
Yeah, that one's up there. I mean, like I said before, Kick-Ass was pretty easy.
Right.
Like, that one's really quick, and you just kind of have to go through the game. There's collectibles, but the game is so linear that you'll mostly find them all.
Okay.
But I think
Yeah.
I would have to pick that one.
Yeah, I'd have to go TMNT. Captain America was just easy and fun.
Yeah, like that one. I think
Like, it wasn't
I think
terrible.
you just went through the game and then you got all of the achievements, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
The TA ratio on Kick-Ass 2 is super low too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's
Really?
it's 1,065 points.
Oh, wow.
Oh, holy
That-
shit.
Wow.
Do you need a PAL box to play it?
Yeah, you need a PAL box to play it, even if you have a digital copy of it. I bought it digitally, so I could not open my copy and keep it sealed.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
that's
bro.
Good idea.
That makes sense. All right. Well, what about the hardest? I think this one is probably going to be pretty easy, at least for me.
I feel like that's anything Lego.
No way, those are just grindy. I would say. I wouldn't say they're hard. Thor, on the other hand,
Yeah, Thor's up there.
I don't think I
Thor
ever
is
played Thor.
even the TA ratio. I believe is relatively high on Thor, right?
Yeah, it's 3,000.
Yeah, I would consider that high, especially for a superhero game. Maybe I don't even think there's anything that comes close to it.
I have one. I'm not 100% on it though because I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe that Marvel Connect game, that Avengers Connect game, Battle for Earth. That might be one. depending on how well it tracks.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm pretty sure those races in Spider-Man 3 are pretty bullshit too.
Yeah, yep. Those were pretty terrible. I remember that. Thor has a higher TA than Marvel Avengers Battle for Earth.
So that could just be
That's
it's
sad.
high
That
because people
answers-
are lazy and out of shape.
Yes.
No. Thor's is higher. I'm sorry. Marvel Avengers is only 2756.
Can we talk about something?
No.
Go ahead.
For easiest games, none of us listed the Telltale games.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not that you did much.
Well,
I'm not sure that even quite counts as a superhero game for me.
the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Or the
No,
Batman ones.
Even then.
Or the Batman.
Even then, like,
Mm.
maybe I'm gonna play them at their own game and claim that it's a narrative experience, not a game.
I would say the Telltale series then, just to cover all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a fair one.
Yeah. No, you're right, though, because they technically fall under that category of superhero. Yeah, good catch. But are we unanimous on the Thor being the hardest? Which sucks, because you would think it would just be like kind of Captain America, where you're just swinging around your fucking hammer.
Yeah, those came around
Hammer
at the
pulls you
same
off.
time too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Not as good. Now, are there any games that we might have missed in any of these categories that you guys played and actually enjoyed?
DC Universe Online.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I never played it. Or the Marvel one, the Marvel Online one.
Yeah.
I forgot what that was called. Rest in peace because it's dead.
What about what was the DC fighting game?
Injustice?
Yeah.
Injustice, yeah.
That one.
Justice 1 and 2. Yeah,
Eh,
good
Those
call.
ones weren't
I hear great things about them. I'm not really a fighting
Yeah,
game person,
that's my
but
problem.
I only hear good things.
I actually really love Injustice 2.
Okay.
They did a really good job with like the facial animations and stuff like that in that.
Uh-huh.
And it has a 4K update now with the it's X enhanced and just
Okay.
makes it look like a touch better. But Injustice 2 is awesome. It's actually pretty easy achievement wise too. You just gotta keep playing it. There's that one difficult achievement for that cat call achievement. That one kind of sucks. But
Okay. Yeah.
the game itself is pretty doable. It's nothing too ridiculous. I'm not sure about the DLC because I don't want to pay $40 for it, but
Yeah, no.
I'll wait for a sale
Yeah.
or until I can get a pre-owned copy at GameStop and just play it.
Yeah. We got the Watchmen
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. Those were arcade
back in the
games,
360.
weren't
Yeah.
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 That is a disc release too. Do you guys have
Yeah,
that?
it was. I do not know. It's a pretty good one. Joe, you were mentioning one earlier. The Wonderful 100.
they?
Oh, the Wonderful 101? Yeah, that was a
101.
that was a first party game that Nintendo made for the Wii U.
Oh.
And it's actually low key kind of good. And it's one of those gems where they tried to kind of develop a new IP that was different and creative under that that Nintendo style.
Yeah.
And it probably just didn't do well because the Switch didn't do well, or not the Switch, the
You mean the
Wii
Wii U?
U.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Wii U. It has a 78 Metacritic score too, and
It's not
the user score is a little
terrible.
bit higher as well.
okay. It's not terrible for a Wii U game.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
So I think if they ported it, I would probably play it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I mean, that's our MO right now, so. But I'm fine with it because I haven't played it, so. Yeah, I'll take that one. They'll probably overprice it, but hey,
Yes.
that's Nintendo.
I think it launched at $40.
So they'll charge it for 50, just like they did with Donkey Kong. So that
Well, that's
port
because
that
the
they did.
Switch cartridges are so much more expensive than the actual
Yeah.
DVDs that they use too.
Mm-hmm.
Smaller though.
You guys want to talk about Crystal Dynamics Avengers game?
I don't even know what that is.
I mean, there's not much to talk about because they've literally shown
We just
Zero.
know that it exists. I'm just hoping it's
Yeah.
really good.
I'm hoping it's really good too. But yeah, Crystal Dynamics is working on an Avengers game.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing things for that now.
Yeah, they announced it like real quick.
Yeah.
That was literally it. It's been 2 years.
Yeah, we've
3
heard
years.
nothing since.
Nothing. Yeah. So maybe it's next gen. You know, like with the
Next
Xbox
gen.
Scarlet. No, it'd be on the Scarlet. Whatever the Scarlet is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna keep my eye on that one, but I said that like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Let's push forwards. Let's push forwards.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Did we miss anything?
There's a lot of superhero games if you look at it. If you think
Superman 64.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
I've never played this. I just know it's apparently awful.
I played it.
Talk about it.
I mean, it's garbage. That was also when I was like 8,
Yeah. A while ago.
somewhere in there. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh, I got another really bad one too.
Ooh.
Ooh, go
What is
for
it?
it.
Remember Spider-Man Friend or Foe?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible.
That one's pretty easy, but just like
Yeah.
you had to like
Not-
upgrade every Spider-Man or Spider-Man
Mhm.
costume or all his moves or something like that. You just had to beat Mysterio over and over and over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
I'm hoping this new Spider-Man. It probably won't be anything like that. I've heard very good things about people or from people who've gotten to play it. I'm excited for it. It looked a little Arkham Knight-ish, and I was kind of a little nervous that it was just going to be Arkham Knight focused, where it's just carbon copy. But apparently it traverses a little differently and a little more.
Yeah, I mean, you have to make them like Batman is like more like blunt attacks or whatever. Spider-Man's more like acrobatic and like
Acrobatic,
aerobic and-
agile, and
yeah.
uses
So,
the environment
I mean,
more.
you could
so.
do like a similar style of combat system or whatever, but you gotta make it faster.
Yeah, 100%. I hope this one, from what I've heard, seems faster. So, I mean, we'll know in 4 days. So,
Yeah.
as of
But-
recording this. Yeah.
What about legacy games? Like I just brought up Superman. You guys got any like older ones that you liked?
Not really.
I mean,
Well, actually, the X-Men game on the Game Boy Color.
or the one on the Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Yep.
That one is, and the Spider-Man game on there as well.
And the
I
Teenage
really
Mutant
liked
Ninja Turtle.
I really liked
Mhm.
Ultimate Spider-Man for the Xbox and the PS2, and I think it
Yeah.
might have been on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh
remember
yeah.
that one?
Oh yeah.
I still have that actually.
Jeez. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I played some, but it's like superheroes as a game never really interested me. I wanted to do something else. Like I would get my superheroes from movies or comics or TV shows.
Oh, I really like that
So-
that Batman Begins game too.
Oh, I've totally forgot about that.
That one.
Wow.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Like
Mhm.
for its time and like what they were capable of doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And what's it called? X-Men Legends. Anyone? Did you guys play that?
Negative. I did not.
X-Men Legends was a really good RPG.
I don't think I played that
For
one.
the-
No, if it was an RPG, no, I didn't.
It was for PS2, GameCube, and original Xbox. Those are really
Okay.
good. It's also on the N-Gage.
Ooh.
And
What about? Would you classify the Chronicles of Riddick, like the Riddick games?
So
Is he a superhero?
Who?
Super
Riddick.
the Riddick?
I
maybe.
don't know if I would consider him a superhero.
I've never seen the Riddick movies either, so this
Ooh.
doesn't
Oh.
really.
Oh, dude.
You need to watch those.
Yeah.
At least the first two.
No, the third one wasn't bad.
There's a
It's
third
It's
one?
okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Pitch
Riddick.
Pitch Black.
Riddick.
Yeah, Riddick.
Yeah, the last
Yeah.
one's
Pitch
called
Black.
Riddick.
Yeah, Pitch Black though. best one.
Yeah.
No, Chronicles of Riddick.
No.
Yeah, the combat in that is so much better.
Yeah, the combat's a little better, but I like Pitch Black because it's more alien-esque.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Did you guys play the what's it called one also? The You Draw Marvel game?
I did not play that
No.
one. I have a U-Draw, too.
Do you have it?
Don't... Maybe? I don't know. I know they went on clearance and I just picked a bunch of shit up, so maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of... any last mentions?
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm
there.
good.
'Cause
I'm
there's a lot.
superheroed
There's a
out.
lot.
There's a lot. Well, if you're superheroed out, Ben, just wait for the next 5 years of your life because Disney has some plans.
Oh yeah.
Disney always has some plans. Evil world
Oh
domination.
yes. I mean, so far they're going. So
Yep.
well, we're excited for Spider-Man. We will talk more about it next week. Yep, because I'll probably just straight up all night Friday because we record on Mondays usually now.
Yeah.
So the 10th, it gives me 3 days.
Yeah.
So I could probably beat it. So we will talk about that next week. And I think that's it for all the superhero talk. And we will move on to what we've been playing. So Joe, why don't you kick us off?
Well, I played 1979 Revolution Black Friday. I think I talked a little bit about that with you guys last week.
Yep.
Okay.
But I finished it this week. I hated it.
Okay.
It was awful.
How many hours? I think TA says 1 to 2, right?
No, it's probably closer to like 3 to 4. I watched the
Oh,
video
okay.
for the video for it is like 2 hours and 5 minutes, I think.
Oh, okay.
But obviously you have to watch a video. Or
Yeah.
Watch a video while
It
you're
has-
doing it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has a lot of collectibles, but they actually track like kind of funny where like you could just like load a checkpoint and like pick up a collectible and then like just get to the next checkpoint and then pick that type up again. But there's like a whole
Oh.
bunch of different types of them. So
Gotcha.
Okay.
like there's like food related ones, and then there's media related ones, and then there's religious related ones. And I mean, I didn't realize that it was broken until like I was done playing the game and like stuff was unlocking early. I'm like, oh, why is this stuff unlocking early? Apparently it's broken on both versions, where you could just re-pick up collectibles that you already picked
good.
up and they count.
That's fantastic, though. I would get
yeah.
on it before they fix it.
That game's been out for I think like a month and a half. I highly doubt they're fixing it because they probably don't care. I think it's
Yeah.
that Diggerati game or company that did it, and those guys just pump stuff out. So
Okay.
as long as it works, and like even if it doesn't work properly, I'm sure they don't give a
care.
shit or whatever because nobody's bitching about it.
Right. What else you got?
I played the new Neo Geo Football Frenzy game. Is that what it's called?
Easy? Something
Yeah, a
like
little
that,
bit. It's not that bad. You just kind of have to I do the first running play over and over and over again, and that seems
Okay.
to do pretty well. I don't lose any yards, but I almost always get a first down by just doing it. Just got to kind of like
Okay.
sneak your way in. Like you do it like a couple times and you figure out like the way that the AI moves and stuff.
Okay. And how many hours?
Less than 2.
Okay.
I didn't
That's not
finish
bad.
it yet. I'm still kind of playing it.
Right.
I played the Video Kid.
Yep. I played this one as well. What do you think of it?
I like it. It's fun. Just like a smidge on the challenging side.
I would, yeah. Everything I was seeing before I bought it, everyone was like, oh, it's super, super easy. And then I played it, and I was like, maybe I'm just sucky. But then I did some more digging. It is a little challenging.
No,
at some parts.
sometimes you're playing it and they hit you with that bullshit.
Yo, all the time. Yeah. So it is, just for those of you that don't know what it is, it's Paperboy, except instead of that you throw VHS. And
God.
as you're moving up the screen, it's all a bunch of like 80s references.
Yeah,
that go
E.T.,
by. Yeah.
Jessica Rabbit, Inspector
Yep.
Gadget, TMNT,
Sounds
Um,
hilarious.
Doctor Who,
Tron,
Ooh.
Doctor Who.
Okay.
There's-
Terminator.
Yeah, if you lived remotely in the 80s or enjoy like 80s stuff, you'll probably.
I think
it's
you would
pretty
enjoy this,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
it's $4.99.
$5.
I think.
Yeah, it's only $5.
It's definitely worth it.
Okay.
Just there's a little curve to that skill level, so
How long did
once
it
you're
take?
over it though, it's not that bad. It takes, I would say, depending on your skill level, if you're really good at shit like this, probably 2 hours.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
not, maybe look like 3 to 4.
Okay.
No, like if you know what you're doing, you can probably beat that game in probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, probably an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the only bitchy part is you have to get to the end 3 times.
Ooh.
That's all you
Yeah.
have to do.
Apparently, it doesn't track well too. Like if you close out of the game, so you're supposed to apparently
Yeah.
do it in one sitting to make it easier.
So if you get one finish, try to get the other 2.
Okay.
So you
Yeah.
get all 3.
Especially
yeah.
while you're in the groove too.
Yeah, especially.
Like
yep.
Flappy Goat.
Oh, stop.
No.
Yeah. No, the video kit though, I would say it's worth $5.
Okay.
Just grab it. You'll get a good laugh. Anything else, Joe?
Yeah,
think there was a
we
little
could use
something.
we could use this one to kind of segue into you too. But we just played
Yeah.
Strange Brigade
Yeah, we
for
did.
a little bit.
It's a 4-player, third-person puzzle-solving horde shooting game.
Oh boy.
By Rebellion.
Yeah. By
Makers
Rebellion,
of
yeah.
Sniper Elite.
Yep. I liked it. We played, I don't know what, close to 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half, Joe.
Yeah, we played the first 2 levels and we snagged all the. Well, we played one level together, and then I think we had to do
Yeah.
the first level by ourselves.
Yeah, because we're having trouble connecting at first without playing the game. So we both kind of went in, did the first level, went back to the main menu, and started a lobby, and it worked. So
Yeah.
that was our little workaround. It wasn't anything crazy. It at least got you introduced into the game as well. So
Yeah,
it's probably a good thing that we did that instead.
yeah. I don't think it's that bad.
I don't think it's bad
It's
either.
definitely that tier of games that we're missing, where it's
Yep,
not quite
100%.
AAA.
Yep, that B tier games
Yeah.
that were so infamous on the 360 and so pervasive that they just went away. And I think this is one of those B tier games that it's not bad. It's not like anything to praise about, but you'll have some fun. I mean, me and Joe had fun doing it, and some of the puzzles were actually pretty. They made you think a little bit of how they were laid out. So it wasn't anything like stupidly easy.
Yeah.
What'd you think about the gunplay and everything?
Well, I mean, do you want to talk about the grenades?
The useless grenades.
Oh my.
Oh my god, the grenade.
They're so bad.
The grenade throwing in this game is quite possibly the worst I have ever encountered ever. 'Cause it's like,
100%.
I mean, like, sometimes, like, I don't know if it's, like, dependent on, like, where your camera placement is or whatever, but I mean, like,
It
there are some
definitely
times
is,
where there will
yeah.
be, like, 3-4 enemies in front of me, and you hit them, and, like, they get stuck with, like, your grenade, or there will be some
Yeah.
times where, like, you throw this thing, like, you're Aaron Rodgers, like, with, like, 4 seconds of game time left, and you're down 4 points, and you're you're, like, 90
Yeah.
yards away from the end zone.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you just chuck it, and then it takes 10, 15 seconds for it to respawn. So
Good.
you just threw a grenade into the random part of the map.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where there's nothing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like I forget the name of the gun. It's just a semi-auto rifle, basically. I think that's the most accurate. Like some of the SMGs and assault rifles, there's just no aiming with them.
I
Just
don't-
kind of sprays all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know if you felt this way about it too, but like
Mm-hmm.
I felt like headshots were difficult, and I felt like when I got them, it didn't really do all that much extra.
Yeah, you said that. So I picked up I swapped to an AR. With the assault rifles, they mean nothing, but with the semi rifle, definitely count. Like the light gray guys, I can headshot those guys and they're dead.
That's
And
why
even
you're
the
team.
blue ones, yeah. I just carry that, yeah. But it is a little collectible heavy. I would say. But the good thing is you can replay missions over and over again.
Oh, okay.
And Mac has got guides.
And Macca's has great guides. We ran through that level just kind of playing, defeating the areas. And the second level took us, I don't know, 50 minutes maybe?
15?
Roughly?
Is it
No,
like
50.
30?
5-0.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about 50.
I was going to say, no, 15
No.
minutes.
We spent 15 minutes on one part fighting a horde
Yeah.
of crazy shit. What do you think for $50 though? Or
$50?
$80 if you bought the deluxe.
Oh gosh.
Which I did not.
I think the price
Yeah.
is a little bit steep.
Yeah.
For like what it is. Like it doesn't like light the world on fire from like a visual standpoint. It's only okay.
There's some spots where it does look really good, and then other spots,
I'm also
little
not
grainy.
really a fan of the narrator.
I think he's pretty funny. He's got little one-liners in there that he just he says. Some of them he's just like, "Oh, this is stupid," but it's pretty funny.
No, and then like the thing that was like kind of pissing me off or whatever, like while we were doing the collectibles, like I'm watching the video to make sure that we don't miss anything because like I want to be Captain Efficiency over here, and Mike's just oh fuck it, we could just do chapter select after. And I'm like no. But no, like I'm sitting there and there's no enemies around, so like I'm trying to find out where the next collectible is, and like this fucking British sounding asshole is just like, well, you could just pause the game or whatever. It's like, this is an online game, bro. Don't you know anything?
Yeah, it's
You can't
pretty
pause
funny.
those.
There's like what 4 different characters I think.
Maybe.
But they don't mean anything because you can just change your weapon as soon as you get in. So I thought it was like an assault rifle is just meant for like the character you picked.
Wait, you
and
can pick weapons? I didn't even know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So the chest at the little campsites that you come up to, usually where the potions are, right?
Yeah.
You could just go to that chest, hold X, and then it brings it up. It brings up your inventory, and you can switch out guns.
What?
Yeah. The achievements don't seem that bad either.
No,
I'd probably put this at, like, I don't know, maybe 8 hours, maybe 8 to 10.
It's a TA says 15 to 20.
Ugh.
There is
I think we could do
kind
it
of horde
faster,
modes.
though.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we haven't touched that. So maybe it does push it that extra 5 hours. Yeah. I could see it.
Yeah.
If you're on the fence of it, I would say maybe wait for a price drop. But if you're looking for something to play with 3 other friends,
Do it.
$50. I mean, it's not bad. I've spent far worse or far much more money on far worse games than this. So
It's not that many games that you get to play like 4-player co-op.
yeah, and it runs really smooth. I mean, we didn't have any connection issues or anything, except for at the beginning. But I think that was due to us not playing the game before. So yeah, but I'll move into what else I've been playing, and well, we're talking about co-op stuff. I got Benny to do a little something
yes.
this week. Got him to hop on good old Fortnite. And man, was that epic. I had a crazy fucking game. I mean, it was to the point the 2 kids we were playing with both went down and died.
Ah.
And it was just me and Ben, and we're on top of a hill building this fucking crazy base. And I headshot the guy with a sniper rifle for the last kill and had 10 wins. Or 10 kills.
Good job.
Yeah, it was quite fun. So thanks a lot, Ben. For
being the good luck charm and your building destroyed.
yeah. I don't know, what'd you think of it?
It's alright. It's pretty much the same as when I first played it. It's mostly just novelty items that they're putting in. I mean, it's...
See, I think it's far different from when we first played it. Because like everything was 100-shot accuracy. There was no bloom on the guns. You could shotgun someone from across the field.
Oh, yeah.
Like all of that, it changes how it plays.
I think, yeah, they balance the weapons, I think.
Yeah.
Now.
I think pretty heavily.
Because
Yeah.
before it was just, you you walk around the corner, you get instantly shot with a shotgun and die.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you can at least rebuttal.
Yeah, now
a little
I
bit.
walk around the corner, get instantly shot with an assault rifle and die. But no, like it's a lot more fluid now, I think, and the Rift's sort of thing where you get to not have to worry about the circle so much can be useful.
Mm-hmm.
They're fun. I think they're fun.
Yeah.
Ben called us lazy because we just kept worrying about where the rifts were.
Yeah, you're not willing to run away from the circle anymore.
Yeah, it's a faster way
to
get
float
around.
through the air.
Mm-hmm. Hell
It's
yeah.
so obvious. Mike, who's all about stealth until that critical moment, but he wants to fly through the air and make a huge
I'll fly through the air and jump on your ass.
Just the least stealth way we're going. But yeah, let's not get drawn
Yeah.
too far into the Fortnite world.
I love it though. It was good fun. We'll have to do more.
Yes.
Especially this week, which there's a little bit of news. We'll talk about that in a minute. So that was my co-op stuff for the week. I did the Video Kid, but I guess scored about 250G in that. I'll keep going, just doing little runs here and there. I finished Super Party Sports Football,
That
which is like that
sounds terrible.
tennis in the face. It's a tennis in the face type game.
Oh, okay.
The only drag about it is there's 10 cups and there's 10 levels in each one, and you have to 3-star every level. So it just takes time.
So basically, like the tennis
Not
in the
fun.
face or baseball riot.
Yeah, but you didn't have to 3-star every single level in those.
No, that's true. Only a certain.
Yeah, this one you have to 3-star every single thing.
Ugh.
So
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's a little man, but the videos on TA absolutely crush it. So check those out. And then Joe mentioned Don't Sink last week, so I checked that out. Little pirate game, 2D side scrolling. The biggest tip I can say is don't spend your money on upgrading mid-tier ships. Save all of your fucking gold.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to do these delivery quests, and it only gives you 1,000 gold every time. And you need 50,000 gold
Ooh.
for the big warship,
Okay.
right? So me, like an idiot, I was like, I got 30,000 pretty fast. I'll get the next, 50 really fast. No, not the case. There's very limited missions that give you like 25,000.
Okay,
right?
gotcha.
So I had to do a little grinding, but I upgraded to that mid-tier ship. Don't do that. Just run away from fights if you're having trouble.
Gotcha.
It's a million times faster.
Okay.
But it took me about 2 hours,
That's
I
not
think.
bad.
No. Then I did Haunted Halloween 86. That took me less than 20 minutes, for sure.
Okay.
Just running around picking up shit, then dying, and then picking up shit.
Okay.
Easy. You can easily do it under a half an hour.
Oh, okay. I'll have to figure it out.
And then I'm working on ACA Neo Geo Super Sidekicks.
Ooh.
Which is a soccer game. Just the Neo Geo.
Yep.
So, that's all I've been playing. Benny, what do you got?
Well, this week has been a working on 1,000 week for me.
Oh boy.
I wonder what that can be.
So I'm currently, I started the week 2 achievements away from finishing Madden. I am now
Very nice.
1 achievement away from finishing Madden, and I'd probably actually say half an achievement away from finishing Madden.
Ooh.
Very nice.
So I got the triple crown for getting a strip sack and recovery with the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
was one of my most amazing moments ever, because it was in an Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Ooh. Look at you.
Yeah, and basically, I got the strip sack with one of my players.
Yeah.
And one of my other players was like running over. He was just like boshing over to go pick up the ball. I'm like, no, no, no. So I switched to him, made him jump on the floor, and then my other guy managed to get up and get the ball. And I was like, yes, yes.
Good.
But yeah, so got that eventually. It took a while, but we got there. And now I am
Very
working
nice.
on the win a game with every single one of the 32 NFL teams.
Oh, that one's just a little grindy.
A little
Set 'em to,
grindy,
like, what?
A little grindy.
Yeah.
It's,
It's quite grindy.
so just to give everyone the heads up, the PA crosses play. If you go into play action on your playbook, go like up, go. You know how you can go down through the playbook. If you do the opposite and go up like 2 or 3 times, it should be there. You'd play that,
Right.
and then you either like you can beat cover 3 and cover 2 with that play.
Okay.
And it's just you can basically just sit there and smash through things. So it allows when you can guarantee points like that, it allows you to
Right.
like you go in on rookie difficulty anyway because you just want it to be over. But you can, if you can guarantee points, you can put the quarter length down to 1 minute each, and then it's like a 4-minute game of actual playtime.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, 5-6 minutes total, but time you're actually spending doing things on the actual Madden field instead of waiting for the cutscenes to go away. It's
Right.
yeah. I'm getting there. I'll have that by the end of next week, I think.
Nice.
Very nice.
So yeah, once
Good
once
job.
that's done, then I can go back to I don't know either the Telltale game or Jurassic Park or something. I've got a backlog.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
It'll be good.
I'm the one grinding away this week. I'm afraid. So nothing more interesting.
Well, good job.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Good job.
And Tyler. Oh, unless you have anything else, Ben.
Nah, that's it. Go.
Okay, Tyler, go ahead.
Well, I haven't been on the show in what 2 episodes, so
I think it's been 2
yeah,
weeks. Yep.
So 2 weeks. So I've played a little bit, but here's just a little condensed list. I was playing some Baseball Riot today. Us talking about your game reminded me that I played that today because I got angry at that game. So I played that. Played a bit of No Man's Skies. And I think I made a mistake in it.
Oh, why?
You get to a certain point, and then it's like, okay, you can either follow the story or explore on your own. I'm pretty sure if you follow the story, then you get more achievements, and if you explore on your own, then it just takes a while. So I went and explored on my own, and it doesn't give you any hints after that.
Ooh, that's rough.
It's just like, oh,
That's
okay,
really, really rough.
you want to do this on your own? Do it on your own. Drop it. And that's it. And I'm just like, okay, well, I know how to do the basics, but like anything else, I'm going to be screwed. So
Right.
I'm contemplating on restarting, but I don't know. So, and one thing that's pushing me to want to keep playing it is the stupid odd achievements so I can fix my gamer score.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because right now it's still odd. So, but then I played some Cuphead, and I played it on my PC with the Play Anywhere.
Nice.
So, it just, restarted and started a new game. I was trying to go for the S ranks for all of the fights. It's
Yeah.
not easy.
Little rough.
Yeah.
It's a little hard, but that game is also incredible.
Oh, yeah, it is. So, then was playing some Minecraft. I'm missing one achievement in the Windows 10 version, which it's super annoying because it's that you have to find all of the ocean biomes. So
Right.
there's only I think 7 or 8. I think there's 7. But
Okay.
and I went through a map that that TA had that said, oh yeah, hey, all of them are on here. Just go on here and then swim around or paddle around. I'm pretty sure you actually have to physically swim in them and not be on a boat, because I was on a boat and I didn't get the achievement, but I went through all of them.
And it didn't pop.
So
Yeah, yep.
so I got to do that one again. Then Christy and I were playing some Slime Rancher side by side.
Yep.
Just I don't know, that game's just fun. Just fun playing with the little slimes. So
Nice.
and then I did play a game and got 1,000. Tetra's Escape.
Yep. We talked about that a couple
Yeah,
weeks ago.
I figured because I know you played it, but no, that was actually a fun game. It wasn't
Yeah, it wasn't terrible.
wasn't too hard. I watched the video on how to do some of the levels because it was just like, okay, how do I do this part?
Yeah, right.
But no, it's just It was easy.
Yeah. No,
So probably
it
only,
was
I
easy.
think it only took me like maybe an hour,
Okay.
maybe. So, and then Fortnite, obviously, with you and Ben, and then just by myself.
Always.
And then I have been playing a new Ubisoft game on my phone.
Ooh, what is it?
It's called Hungry Dragon. It's like that Hungry Shark game,
Oh yeah.
but you're dragons. And
Dragons.
yeah, it's
Very
actually
nice.
quite a lot of fun. You know, I was kind of hoping, because I know Windows 10 had Hungry Shark, and you could get some achievements, that they were going to do that with Hungry Dragon,
Yes.
but I doubt they're going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, that's about all I've been playing.
That's all you've been playing? Ah, very nice. Well, why don't we move into what's hot now? All right. What have you guys seen out there news-wise that is noteworthy? I saw one today, speaking of some Battle Royale stuff. The PUBG achievements are supposed to go live.
Ooh.
Finally.
It is September 3rd.
Oh, so have they?
Tonight.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Tonight, yes.
Oh, okay, they do.
Mhm.
They do have a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a list.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of
I
them
still
are,
can't
retroactive
play
as
that.
well, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Still not going to play it. I wish Fortnite would do this. That'd be great.
Hey, you never know. That is true.
Yeah, well, for Save the World, I consider them two different.
I don't know. Maybe
things.
Epic's working on that.
They did this list
Probably
ages
not.
ago for PUBG, I think.
Yeah,
It's
for
all
PUBG. Yeah, this was leaked a year ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Around a shitload of stuff.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah, I think Epic's making, that what is it, 256 million a month? I don't think they care about achievements.
Well, they should.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
nice.
agree, but they won't. So, PUBG achievements. Go get them if you like PUBG. And, I don't know, Benny, I think there was a little teaser of something.
Yeah, they gave us another
Came out.
video showing some more Anthem gameplay.
Yeah?
So,
What'd you think?
I think it looks sexy as hell. Those environments look amazing. The graphics on those.
Yeah, there were a couple moments I got a little Destiny vibe.
Okay.
And I got scared.
I,
But then they quick cut to something else that looked way cooler, so...
I'm quite impressed. They've gone through, in that clip alone, they've gone through at least like 5 or 6 completely different terrains.
Yeah, I think it was just that one area that I saw, and it just...
Well, yeah, it's still made by these guys, like it's not
Mm-hmm,
it's not going to be completely different. But
No, not at all, but,
it's
you know.
it looked cool. It got me a little bit hyped for it, so I'm getting the hype is starting to build now.
Yeah.
It's too early.
No, it's way too early for that game.
Yeah, no, it looks pretty cool. I'm quite happy to see.
No, it does
see
look cool.
positive notes on that. I'll go into my next point as well. Actually, I'll go into the next one.
Alright, go ahead.
Did you guys see the video about the release for 2 Point Hospital?
No.
No. What is that? What is 2 Point Hospital,
We're
Ben?
talking something on the PC now, really. But
Okay.
it's, basically, it's like imagine a theme hospital.
Yes.
Imagine more of a modern version of that.
I am currently looking at 2 Point Hospital. And the only thing I have to say is it's a Ben game.
It's
So.
a builder sim, but like
Yeah.
Theme Hospital got a lot of love back in the day. So this is trying to be a modern Theme Hospital.
Yeah. You know who's publishing it?
Who?
And developing it?
Sega.
2 Point Studios. And Sega is publishing it.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Impressive. Well, there you go, Ben. Maybe it'll come to Xbox.
so.
Maybe it'll come to Game
I
Preview.
bet you-
That'd be
I
kind of
bet you
cool.
it will. I bet you will.
I bet that. Yeah, I think so too. It might be like a year late, but I think that might be good for you.
Yeah.
Just in time to tide me over until the next Tropic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let,
Well.
what else you guys see?
Well,
Let me think.
which one are you going for, Tyler?
I'll go with the one that I saw on Facebook, actually.
Okay, go ahead.
It was that Green Hell, I think is what
Yeah,
it's
this
called.
looks
It looks
interesting.
I just watched the
Yeah.
video for it. It looks like Like
It
that.
sounds awful.
It looks weird. Like that first little scene that you see, it's like
Yeah.
it almost reminded me of Far Cry 3 when you're climbing up rocks. I was just like, why does this look like Far Cry
Right.
3? But it's basically just a survival game.
Yep.
So like almost like 7 Days to Die, although it looks a little bit better than
I think it looks better.
than
Yeah.
7 Days to Die because that was just, ugh. But no, I mean,
A little
it
rough.
looks interesting. I mean, the dude was like twiddling sticks to make a fire, and it's got this whole thing like stay
Yeah.
sane, stay alive, yada yada yada, fighting an alligator. So it looks like a
stick.
Yeah.
With a stick.
with a stick, which I
With
don't
a stick.
I don't think that's a good idea, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I hope it stays like more primal, like Far Cry Primal, and stays away from like Ark,
You know
Yeah.
where there's like flying dragons with turrets and crazy shit.
I
Like-
want it to be like a bit more realistic than that. I don't want it to
Yeah,
be,
that's what I
want it to
want.
be a bit more
Yep.
I don't want it to be. I want it to be more realistic than Far Cry as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
mhm.
want it to be.
And it looks like it. I'm not saying don't put guns in there,
No,
but
no, like
make them
hard to get.
scarce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make them hard to get.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks.
No,
looks
it
like a
looks cool.
idea.
Yeah,
Early access
Yeah.
coming soon. So.
yeah.
Ooh.
I might look into it.
Now, do we know if it's coming to Xbox?
No, it says Windows and Steam.
So
So
not yet.
Well,
but
hey,
it'll be-
Windows achievements.
maybe,
It's not bad.
maybe.
I
Yeah.
just want to
So.
fight an alligator with a stick.
If you want to do that, Ben, go to Texas.
Or Florida. Why would you not say Florida?
Because Texas.
No, Florida, definitely. Well, we got, I guess, one very sad thing.
Oh yeah.
Made me sad, at least. Battlefield 5 got delayed 1 full month. It is now coming out November 16th if you get the deluxe edition, and November 20th for the regular edition.
It's not too bad a loss that. We can
No.
survive another.
No, I think it's okay. I think it's also smart for them to get out of the way of Call of Duty and Red Dead
Yeah.
and give them a month, let people get it out of their system. Especially Red Dead being a single player. Get it out of their system and then, hey, here's Battlefield.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, Joe was
Did
telling,
you-
It sucks.
telling us the interesting
Did you see that little
numbers.
blurb that leaked about Red Dead?
what's that?
So I guess like the GameStop employees played it at their managers conference,
Oh, boy.
and
Oh, right.
apparently the demo put them to sleep.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
That's
Did
bad.
they not walk up to a horse and punch it in the balls?
I don't. I just don't feel like that's like really a good game that you can like demo,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
You can't really.
Because like it's
show
kind of
much
slow paced.
Without
Yeah, you can't really show much, and you have to kind of like invest in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why they would show that off there.
As long as I don't wind up spending half my life playing fucking card games with zombies.
Yeah, I'm giving this one a pass. Just as I have no interest in it. So, I've got a million other things to play, and
I'll
Yeah.
be playing this. Don't worry,
Oh,
Gabe.
boy.
Well,
well,
I
good.
got
You'll
you.
be able to talk
I
about
got you.
it. Yeah, you'll cover it. Now, do we have any other news items?
I do.
Or are we all
I just
set?
remembered one.
Oh, go ahead.
The
ahead.
it's probably old news by now, but the new white Elite controller.
Oh, yes. Actually, good
and
call.
then
Yeah.
the Elite headset that Turtle Beach is releasing.
I've dipped away from Turtle Beach, but that thing.
Mike, did
Looks
you look
good.
at the prices for them though?
Well,
So,
yes.
150 for the Elite controller, so that's not horrible.
It's fine.
an Elite controller, but the
that's
headset,
The price of it.
the headsets are like $250,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I was like,
I mean, it's gonna take my Razer headsets, like both of them, to break.
oh yeah.
So
I mean, I'm already down to my normal Xbox stereo headset, so I was just like, do I do that? But I don't know.
yeah,
So
maybe I'll pull the trigger on
but
them.
those were the only other things.
Okay. Wow. Anyone got anything else, or is that it?
I think that's it. Joe?
All right.
I think we're good.
Well, all right. Then that's it for episode 36. Why don't we hit some plugs? Benny, what's the Twitter?
Twitter is @entirely_x.
Joe, what's your personal Twitter? Just so people can follow you there. We should probably add those.
Yeah.
It's @CoolKidJoe_XBL.
There we go. And Tyler, can you hit him with the Instagram?
I can, because it's nice and easy now. It's
Look at that.
EntirelyX_podcast.
Yeah. Go like us and follow us there.
Do it.
And go to facebook.com/EntirelyX Gaming. And go to YouTube and look up EntirelyX Gaming. Subscribe to us there. And we will be back next week for some Spidey talk.
Ew.
See you guys.
Bye.
See you in a bit.
Spaghetti.